Church in the Accelerating Age, Part 1. Reforging the Horizons. Have you ever felt like your church can't keep up? Like you're being outmatched by endless options competing for your congregants' time? Do you blame yourself for not having enough? Enough time, enough resources, enough creativity, and enough programs to get more people involved and committed? Take a deep breath. This isn't something to fix or program your way out of. This is just where we all are in this moment, in a changing world that keeps accelerating. But maybe, taking a look at how we got here could help us to refocus and reimagine a better way forward. For centuries, you need to have your full attention on God to live well. God was everything, like the blazing sun above and a bright star guiding through the night. God was the center of existence. To live well was to keep your eyes fixed on the horizon, always attentive to God. The church possessed the undoubted map to see the horizon clearly and was trusted for helping everyone build a meaningful life. It was unimaginable to live without concern for God on the horizon, or trust that the church had the right map to life. But now, a clear view of the horizon is much harder to see. Constructions have been built in front of it. Philosopher Charles Taylor says, "The roads that connect us to the divine, paths that once seemed well-worn, oft-travelled and clearly marked, now seem anything but self-evident. The temptation is to do away with the transcendent. It's to seek fullness, instead inside a world framed by only immanence, by the material. We're drawn away from looking toward the horizon of transcendence and faith to following maps of immanence. Immanence means to remain within. To map the world immanently is to be, well, stuck in the map, and to assume that map is the horizon. It is to focus our attention away or apart from God or transcendence. Our maps no longer need to lead or even concern themselves with God. Instead of the church being the singular map, we have tons of maps, each promising a way to live well. Each person chooses the map that feels authentic and true to them. All these many maps are seen as the same, equal or greater than the church's map. It becomes my task to pick the map that works for me. As a result, the transcendent path of religious faith is now less travelled. For some, it's becoming a forgotten path. Even those who follow the church's map are confronted by all of the other maps around us. Taylor says, "We often find ourselves in doubt, wondering if what we believe or don't believe can constitute or even assist us in living a truly full and good life. All these maps make doubt ever present. What this feels like is what Taylor calls cross-pressure. He explains, many forms of belief and unbelief jostle, and hence fragilize each other. All the possible maps lead us to doubt the map we have in hand. So we're becoming more and more confused and conflicted on which map will lead us to the most meaningful life. This makes faith and belief fragile. But something in us keeps searching for meaning beyond ourselves." Taylor says, "Even as our knowledge of human existence and our technological capacities have flourished and expanded, we don't leave behind the spiritual dimension of our humanity. The horizon of transcendence and faith still beckons us. The path of faith is still open, as Taylor puts it. We long for spiritual connection, but are pretty sure the church's map isn't the only route to spirituality. We even imagine we can be spiritual without attention on the horizon, without needing a personal God. So people are seeking spiritual experiences outside of church, in nature, in fitness, in service, and in activism. When pastors look at all of the maps vying for our attention and the surrounding noise and speed of the ever-accelerating age, we get overwhelmed and dismayed. We feel as though we can't compete or keep up. Faith as the central and singular path to living well is now one path among many, with a cluttered and obscured view of the horizon. The truth is that there's no way back to a time of a soul map. There's only moving forward with courage to explore how we might best engage our world. We must consider, how do we lead people to encounter the living God in a world of many paths and just as many doubts? What kind of map do we need? Perhaps the map that invites us to experience God in our searching, doubt, and wonder. This invitation to search may be the only way forward in a world of many maps. Charles Taylor asserts, any church which has so many pat and ready-made answers, and so little sense of the enigmas of existence, is not likely to appear plausible to seekers today. Unless, that is, they get beyond the surface experience and frequent the saints and mystics who have been consistently nourishing this faith. This is a call to embark on a journey with others, searching together, sharing our experiences of doubt, pain, unbelief, and wonder. This is a journey, even in a world on many maps, to encounter again the horizon. Our faith traditions can serve as travel companions, informing and inviting us deeper into the richness of our shared journey. Our pastoral calling is to chart a course of searching for the divine mystery together, an abiding journey towards living well, where we walk with the living God. Questions for reflection and dialogue. How do we lead people to encounter the living God in a world of many paths and just as many doubts? What does ministry look like that embraces searching, doubt, and wonder?